It's been difficult, you know, being labeled racist. You phone people up in the industry that you've known for years and you've written songs with and you've done all these things with, and you don't get a response back. You don't get any phone calls, no texts, no nothing, and it's just like you have the plague.
He's saying for dignitaries and royalty, though he's been dubbed a lone wolf and a racist. It was a national anthem faux pas which had many Canadians across our country shaking their heads. We're going to take you back to July 2016. It's the All-Star Game, the Major League Baseball's All-Star Game, when Remigio Pereira, then a member of the Canadian Tenors, changes the lyrics of "O Canada."
In all thy sons command, we're all brothers and sisters, all lives matter to the great.
Those words, along with the sign in his hand bearing the message "All Lives Matter" on one side and "United We Stand" on the other, caused a firestorm for Pereira. He was dubbed anti-Black Lives Matter and was dropped from the Tenors. He hasn't sang live since. This Sunday, he's set to perform his first solo show. Speaking today with CityNews, he was adamant his message that day was one of peace. There will be those who say, well, he's got a show coming up this weekend. Convenient time for him to come and speak to the media.
Well, I mean, when's a convenient time to tell the truth? A year and a half, almost a year and 2 months later? When are they going to come out and tell the truth?
Their publicists, they say that the group has no comments. What's your thoughts?
Of course they have no comment. They had no comment back then. They want me to hide from the media. They told me don't talk to anyone, you know, and so I didn't. I kept it completely, thinking that they were going to do the right thing.
Felt like you've just been left out in the cold.
How would you feel if people that you've worked with for your whole life for 10 years, you know, let you hang as a racist? You know, how would you feel?
What were those moments after singing the national anthem when you went back, I'm assuming, into a room at the stadium at the All-Star Game? What was the conversation between the four of you at that moment?
There really wasn't much of a conversation. It was just mostly yelling and screaming and telling me off and then trying to make up excuses for, you know, why I did it, that I was off my meds and whatnot. I'm not on any meds. I'm a vegan. I live clean.
During that quick decision, what was going through your mind when you went out in that field to make a stand?
I was shaking in my boots, and I thought about, you know, all the lives of all the minority groups that are out there that are being, you know, taken out, you know, and I stand up for life. I will always stand up for life. Everyone's life is important.
Pereira adds when he held up the sign, "All Lives Matter," he was also taking a stand against animal cruelty. Now, the band did dub him a lone wolf, and he says he hasn't heard from them since that day, though. He says he's reached out to the remaining members of the Tenors on multiple occasions. Now he embarks on a solo career this Sunday at Chateau de Charmes in Niagara-on-the-Lake.